Dang, I didn't mean to skip that. What is... I'm sorry, is that... Okay.
Kawan, you make tunes, right?
Player 1, press start. Start. Press start. Start. Player 1, press start. Start. Press start.
Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the Affinity Inc. channel. My name is Phoenix, but you can also call me Jay. And today, we're going to be jumping back into Pokemon trading card game, Pocket Edition. It has been... I couldn't even tell you how long since we streamed it for the first time over on Twitch. I felt like it would make more sense for me personally to do more of a shorter video, you know what I mean, versus another stream. But who knows, maybe it'll make it back over onto the stream again at some point. But last Wednesday, as you can see here, we got new cards that dropped, or new packs that dropped rather. That being Wisdom of the Sea and Sky. We got Ho-Oh and Lugia, bro. I was very late because Eevee Grove came out however long before that, and I was like, oh, there's my excuse to get the game back onto the channel, and then I didn't. It just never happened. And then it was like so long after it came out that I was like, people probably got all the cards by now. So I was like, all right, well, it is what it is. But then this one dropped, and I was like, perfect, there we go, we're so back. So without further ado, similar to last time, we're just gonna be opening up a bunch. All right, since we got two of them, two different sets to go through, I'm gonna do, you know, half and half. So let's go ahead and get into it. As you can see, you know, we're very prepared for the occasion, you know. So let's open up this first 10 pack. Oh. Okay, we got something special in there. I saw that. Buffalant. All right. Interesting. It's not related to Tauros in any particular way, it seems. Absol, Swinub, Hoppip, Hoot. I don't know why I said it like Hut. It's not a U. Tyrogi. I didn't know they added them in. Spearow, Cherubi, Piloswine, Togepi. I don't know if this one is Togetic or Togetic. That seems right. That seems right. Slugma, Hoot again, Hoppip, Delibird, Togepi. Whoa, I like this. What is that? During your opponent's next turn, attacks used by the defending Pokemon do not minus 20 damage. Totodile. Alright. Yanmega, Jinx. Oh, that's a cool design. Snubble, Raikou. Holy cow, that's sick. Pokemon also does 20 damage to itself. Man, I don't like the card. Like, my least favorite are the ones where like you have a chance to do no damage whatsoever, right? It's like the flip 2 coins, and you do X amount of damage per heads that you land, and I don't like those. That's too much chance to rely on. But these ones are a little bummy too, because it's like I don't want to do damage to myself, man. What if my health is low? Noctowl. That's pretty sick too. Flip a coin if tails, his attack does that. See, that's what I'm talking about. And this takes 3 energies, bro. That's a lot to potentially do nothing. But if it's heads during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage from and effects of it. Ooh. Oh, okay. Okay. I can let that one slide. It's kind of... So either... Ooh. Steel Apron, the steel Pokemon this card is attached to takes minus 10 damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon, recovers from all special conditions, and can't be affected by any special conditions. That's wild. Ariados. Whoa. Very cool art. Fortress. I don't think I've ever seen this one before in my life. Sentret. Spinarak. Which is weird because I've definitely seen Spinarak, so the fact that I am unfamiliar with its evolved form is weird, but whatever. Mawile. Silver, your opponent reveals their hand. Choose a supporter card you find there and shuffle it into your opponent's deck. Okay. Sunflora. Sentret again. Tangela. Swinub. Stantler. Whoa. See, like, special card, but I don't necessarily. I'm keen on this particular art, but still cool. This Pokemon can't be asleep. Tail Smash. Okay. Marill. Marill? I like Marill more than Marill, so let's say it like that. Houndoom. Discard a random card from your opponent's hand. Ooh, I like that because that says discard, not shuffle back, so I could just like be getting rid of cards that you need, you know? Sunkern. Ah, man, I held it for too long, but I think that was what, Usering. Houndour. Jasmine. During your opponent's next turn, all of your Steelix and Skarmory EX take -50 damage from it. That's so specific. Like, I guess, dude. Alright. We got at least one special card. Gilgar. No, it says Gligar. I can't read. Delibird, that's pretty fun. Emolga. Apom. See, it's weird because, like, how do I feel like it's random. Sometimes it lets me go to the next one when I click. Other times it just shows the indicator on screen. But anyway. Darmanitan. I really like this one. I don't know. I remember it from the show, and I've always thought it had a really cool design for Pokemon. Chansey, Togekick. Skarmory EX. Wow. Right on cue. I just got your support card, buddy. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes -20 damage from attack, just automatically. Nice. So then, you know, pairing it with the Steel Apron. I mean, not untouchable, but you know, pretty good. Hitmontop. Tangrowth. Grass Knot. This attack does 40 more damage for each energy in your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat. What? Okay. I skipped that other one. Girafarig. Alright, sure. Steelix. Okay, that's... Oh, you know what? You know what? I didn't have a Steelix. This is my first one. I have Onyx. And I was mistaking that in my head. I forgot the Steelix looked like this. Not even gonna hold you. Rescue Scarf. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, put it in your hand instead of the discard pile. Yeah, see, that would be good for oh, but because I imagine the energy would probably still go away, right? Or does it stay since the card isn't discarded? I'll have to experiment with that one. That one's interesting. Got Masharna, Onyx, another Jinx, Dunsparce, Stantler, Togekiss, Celestial Blessing. If any damage is done to this Pokemon by attacks, flip a coin. If heads, prevent said damage. Whoa. Zubat. Ooh. Find a friend. Put a random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. I like that. Got a little shiny Eevee. Azumarill. Donphan. Gigantic Press. If this Pokemon has at least 2 energy attached, this attack does 60 more damage. That's pretty good. Whoa, and only for 1 energy? Yeah, that's fire. Well, I guess not. Like the bonus is with 2 extra, so it's 3 total. But still, 50 damage for just 1 energy isn't bad at all. And speaking of shinies, we got ourselves a shiny Leafeon. Okay. Forest Breath during your turn. If this Pokemon is in the active spot, you take a grass energy from your energy zone and attach it to it. Okay. Ducklet. Fanfy. Another Ariados. Alright, we already out the gate. Getting some good loot. Grand Bull, Magikarp, Corsola, Natu, Politoed, or Politoed. Evolves from Poliwhirl. Interesting. I didn't know that there was a variation on that one. Let me see. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, attacks used by your Pokemon that evolve from Poliwhirl do plus 40 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Wow. So yeah, this one's just good to like have there, not even necessarily like in play. Mantine, Slowpoke, Chinchou, Flaffy. Shiny Vaporeon. Let's get it. Bubble Drain, heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. That's pretty good. Pineco, Cherim, Lantern EX. Flashing Signal. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. If I could read. If tails, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Whoa, so we get to do something regardless. I like that. Quagsire, Horsey, Barbarical. Whoa. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one before. Weevil, nice. Politoed. Chikorita, Sudowoodo, Porygon 2, Quillfish, another new one I've never seen before. Octillery, Keep More, nice. Poliwag, Cleffa, Twinkly Call. Put a random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. Emolga, 2 Emolgas, Leedion, Absol, Glaceon EX. Oh my goodness. Shiny on that. Bro, they really being nice to me right now. This is kind of crazy though. Snowy Terrain during Pokemon checkup. If this Pokemon is in the active spot, do 10 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Oh, that's just a given. I get to do 10 damage. Nice. Here we go. And honestly, I wonder if it's like more likely. I mean, I would hope, right? If I'm opening 10 packs, I would get at least like 1 shiny. But I do wonder if like the likelihood is increased when you do multi-pack opens like this. Bellawesome, dude, that is beautiful. Whoa. Flip 3 coins. This attack does 60 damage for each heads. This Pokemon is now confused. Okay. Pachirisu EX. And they got a lot of EX cards for Pokemon I wouldn't necessarily expect it from, I should say. Sparking Gadget. If this Pokemon has a Pokemon tool attached, this attack does 40 more damage. Corsola, Absol, Sudowoodo, Honchkrow, Corphish, Will. The next time you flip any number of coins for the effect of an attack, ability, or trainer card after using this card on this turn, the coin flip will definitely be heads. Okay, we get to load the coins a little bit. Another new Quillfish card, like that one. They just have a fun little face. I like them. Squirt Bottle. Discard a fire energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Oh, that's amazing. I love that one. That's cute. It gives me the vibes of like the Lo-Fi Girl, like her setup, art style, etc. Also, not that it's probably news to other folks at this point. I feel like everyone's seen it, but like, bro, she graduated. Shout out to her. Crazy stuff. Dang, I didn't mean to skip that. What is? I'm sorry. Is that? Okay. We're just entered a void for a second there. Is that right? Is that supposed to be like that? This is cool too. Smeargle. Change the type of random energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon to one of the following at random. Oh wow, so I could potentially like mess up their ability to attack if they need the specific typing. Interesting. Now I really gotta know what happened with that Lugia card though. Why was it like that? What do you mean new art coming soon? Where is it at? What did it look like before? Got Wobbuffet. Let's go. Reply strongly. If this Pokemon was damaged by an attack during your opponent's last turn while it was in the active spot, this attack does 50 more damage. Wow. Oddish. Slowking. Bayleaf. Oh. Ampharos. That's fantastic. Bro, I mean, like, obviously the art is good, like, regardless, right? But just, like, some of these cards, man, it's just, like, ugh. Wonderful. Whoever made this did your thing. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 40 more damage. If tails, this Pokemon also does 20 damage to itself. Alright. That one's not awful. Especially given that they have 150 health, so. Scyther, another Wobbuffet. If this Pokemon was damaged by I think that's that's the same thing. Just cooler art. Alright, got a Murkrow card. Espeon EX. Dude, we're just snatching up EXs like nothing right now. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may heal 30 damage from your Pokemon. Whoa, well, from one of your Pokemon. That's awesome. Oh dang, did it say it was if it's in the active spot? Is that what it said? I think it did. That's not bad though. Cyndaquil, like you could swap that one in and be like healing up the homies in the meantime. This is sweet. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent reveals a random card from their hand and shuffles it into their deck. Alright. Elemental Switch. Move a fire, water, or electric energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon. That's... well, I guess it's... yeah, because it's a trainer card versus... well, no, because I think the other one is... oh, no, but it's an item versus... yeah, because the other one is a support card. I think it's Dawn? Where you can move an energy from one of your Pokemon. So that actually isn't terrible. since it's a tool, like you could still use some of your. Yeah, that one might be useful. To throw in. But we're getting so many will cards. I think we're already able to get some decorative. I forget what it's called, but you know, utilize some Stardust, make it look a little fancy. Binacle. Cyndaquil. See, and this one has the same sort of look as is it Chikorita, right? Am I tweaking? I just saw the card. I don't know why I'm forgetting it already. Dang, what was that? Golbat? Mad Cargo. Spurt Fire. One other Pokemon, either yours or your opponent's, is chosen at random 3 times. For each time a Pokemon was chosen, do 50 damage to it. I don't think I like that one. That one, ooh. Crobat EX, alright. But yeah, no, but back to that Mad Cargo card. I don't know how I feel about that one. That one's a little, you know. To the Ursa. Skip Bloom. Ooh, Dark Pendant. If the dark Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, your opponent reveals a random card from their hand and shuffles it into their deck. You know, I mean, it's a cooler card than I feel like it necessarily is to like use. I don't know. It doesn't sound to me like one I'ma really need. Saw the Larvitar. Wait, what was that one? I'm like trying to keep the cards sliding across, but then I tap and hold for too long, and then I miss ones I haven't seen yet. And just like that, happened again. Alright, that was like 3 packs back to back that had something shiny in there. Tyranitar. Gliscor. Sentret. Nice. Look, got the Tanuki Mario Pokemon. Entei, holy cow, dude. Flip a coin. If tails, discard 2 random energy from this. Oh, that's not good. But that's not all. Ooh. Sheesh. Discard a random energy from this Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, but that's just one. That's not bad at all. Skarmory, yeah. Whoa, I like this one. That one's actually cooler. Well, I don't know. That other one was pretty sweet too. Can't lie. Magby. Okay, that's really cute. Take a fire energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your bench basic Pokemon. Oh, is that just like a freebie? It doesn't look like this actually costs anything. I may be wrong about that. I couldn't tell because there was a circle, but I couldn't tell if that was an energy or if that was just a design in the background. Blissey, this attack does 20 more damage for each energy attached to this Pokemon. Nice. Alright, that was like Clang. Hiker. For each of your fighting Pokemon in play, look at that many cards from the top of your deck and put them back in any order. Okay, I can see how that would be helpful. Clink. Unknown. Guard. This ability works if you have any unknown in play with an ability other than Guard. All your Pokemon take minus 10 damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. Interesting. So yeah, that one wouldn't even need to be in play, but it seems like I need to have another unknown on the field. Whoa. Umbreon EX. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has damage on it to the active spot. Dude. It's kind of perfect. And we got it. Ho-Oh-EX. I got both now. Now granted, I can't look at Lugia, because Lugia is, I don't know, missing from the art. Got up and walked away, flew away, but neither here nor there. Phoenix Turbo. I like the name of the move. Take a fire, water, and electric energy from your energy zone and attach them to your bench basic Pokemon in any way you like. So it's automatically going to be all three, or do I choose? I imagine it's based on like what I need. But this one being a neutral, can really throw this into any deck. That's pretty cool. Well, maybe not any deck. It would need to be one of the three energy types it just named, but you know what I meant. And we got another one. Alright. Now, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, we're really starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel, I feel. This Gligar card is pretty fire, though. Alongside all those Murkrows, that's pretty dope. Ah, nah, bro, they didn't give me no specials. Where's the sparkles? Where's the sparkles when I opened up the... I didn't see none of that. Meganium. Alright, solid Poliwhirl, Vulpix. Y'all, I think even now, right? And the game's been out for I don't even know how long. I still don't have a Ninetales. Ain't that crazy? I feel like I should have one by now. But again, neither here nor there. Oh, another Lugia EX. One that I can actually see this time. That makes me curious though. I wanna look back at the other card and see if maybe it just glitched out when I first got it, and maybe that card. Well, no, because it said it was a new card. So yeah, I think that was just different. I don't know. I don't Elekid. Interesting. Alright, there's at least one shiny in there. I saw that. Unexpected. It's a cool Nidoran. Alright. I'm gonna need the matching male Nidoran shiny though. Need that full set. I'll also take a shiny Sneasel. This is good too. This is good too. Another Ampharos. Yeah, I mean, this are just... That's it. They got it. Porygon Z. Gyarados EX. Whoa. No, that's sick, dude. Jeez. Oh, and it got, I didn't even see that at first. The stars are, you know, that, oh shoot, I wanted to keep looking at it, but that's fine. Alright. Final pack. Whoa. Alright, audio glitching out a little bit there. Here we go, y'all. Another Smeargle. Kingdra EX. Okay. Stormy Prison. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. Another unknown. Okay, oh, so this one has power. This ability works if you have any unknown in play with an ability other than power attacks used by your do plus 10 damage. Okay, so yeah, these are kind of sick to throw in together. This power, what was the other one? Defend, I think it was. I wonder if there's a third, or even more than 3. Ooh, that's a 6-size card. This Pokemon move from your bench to the active spot this turn. Attack does 50 more damage. Cyndaquil. Ooh. Octazooka. If the defending Pokemon tries to use an attack, your opponent might flip. Whoa. Your opponent flips a coin. If tails, that attack doesn't happen. This effect lasts until the defending Pokemon leaves the active spot and it doesn't stack. Okay, wait, let me read that again. If the defending Pokemon tries to use an attack, your opponent flips a coin. If tails, that attack doesn't happen. This effect lasts until the defending Pokemon leaves the active spot. And it doesn't stack. Okay, so if I'm under, so I get the whole idea that like if it lands on tails, then that means they just don't get to attack, I guess, until they leave, right? But if it lands on heads, does that mean that I can't, like, the attack doesn't work again? Or like, you know what I mean? I'd have to see that one in practice. I'm not, like, I think I get it, but I'm a little lost, but I digress. There we have it, folks. 100 packs. Mix of Ho-Oh, mix of Lugia, but I mean, these are some dope cards. I mean, and we borderline filled out the entire thing. Kind of crazy that it, you know what I'm saying, like 100 packs and you still don't actually fill out the whole thing, but hey. Oh, leveled up. Dang, from 38 to 40, 2 levels we jumped. Okay. I mean, again, 100 packs, that's a lot, so that checks out. Registered 1,000 cards in the card decks. Collected 500 grass type cards. Collected 500 water type cards. Collected 250 darkness type cards. 500 colorless. I mean, just rolling in achievements and trophies and XP and just all the stuff. All the stuff. Whoever was playing right now and able to get in on the wonder picks from all the packs I was opening, like, hey, you got your pick of the litter. I'm curious about that too, because like if someone like that is opening up just packs galore, do people see like multiple packs that they open, or is it like only ever the most recent one that they did? I think it would be great if it was multiple, because there were a handful that I think would be more worth, you know, trying to redeem the Wonder Pick on versus others, but you know, depends on how that works, I guess. Alright, I think that is actually it now. Okay. I do want to hit the shop because I feel like I should be able to get the emblem now, right? Yes, sir. I gotta do that one first. That one's pretty sweet. So there we go. But we're also not too far off from being able to get Lugia. So anyway, yeah, that was all. I just, you know, like I said, I've been out of the, well, I've been in the loop, right? I've still been playing, but just in terms of keeping up with everything in the game, definitely fell back a little bit. You know, wasn't on top of it as much as I was when it first came out, and like I was really just on it like that for real. But yeah, I just wanted to open up some packs, just something real nice and chill, nice and light. Maybe in another video I'll focus primarily on trainer battles, customizing my deck, stuff like that, because I do feel like I understand a little bit more now of like how I need to structure things, but obviously there's always some fine-tuning that can take place. But yeah, that is going to do it for this one. Yeah, like I said, just a nice little calm one. Maybe you saw some cards you haven't seen yet. I've definitely saw a bunch of Pokemon I've never seen in my life, but you know, that's bound to happen. Anyway, hope you all did enjoy. If you are not already following the channel, make sure to subscribe. Drop a like if you did enjoy the video. Follow us over on Twitch, you know, if you want to see us play some games live. Alright, you know, we always like to mix it up over there, so always something to check out. But yeah, it's gonna do it for this one, and until the next one, take care.